Hello everyone, hope everybody's had a great day. Just got off work. I want to get one video out. It's been a busy day. A lot of things happening. Thank you for all the subscribers. We've gained quite a few more. Thank all of you for the buying me coffees and doing the super stickers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Try to always make sure that I let you know. Thank you for supporting the ministry, and don't have to. I don't ask for it, but you guys, you do it, and I appreciate it. Because that money helps the Jews. So I really appreciate it. 2 more train derailments today. Well, one last night in Oklahoma and one in my backyard in West Virginia again. We had another one probably a couple of weeks ago. Now we've had another one in West Virginia. This one was a horrible one. No toxic chemicals or anything like that. It was all coal cars, which is mostly what you have here. But the thing is, people, the infrastructure of America is under attack. World War III has already begun, and we just don't know it. And the Lord keeps telling me, we're under attack, and we don't even realize it. Our own, everything, even I do believe that it's being hid all the way up to social media, up to mainstream media. I think all of them's hiding it. I think they're all trying to keep everything out of our eyes. I do believe they know what's happening. I really do. Because there is no way with this many plants and these many food processing plants and the railroads and everything else that's happening that there's just absolutely nothing going on here. Don't be looking. We've got this under control. No, something's very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. And I address to everyone to just keep your eyes open. Don't be fearful of it. Just like these people on here trying to make you fearful of the 3 days of darkness, which is a bunch of load of crap. You're not supposed to fear this thing. For one thing, there's nothing going to come to your house and try to get you, and it's not going to be the boogeyman. These people telling you that is to get clicks, so you will click on them and so they can make money. That's all it is. You're not supposed to fear any of this junk. As I tell you all the time, there's a lot going on. We're not supposed to fear, and I don't fear it at all because I know we're leaving here. We're absolutely leaving. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people, I had some people ask me questions about, you shall not know the day or the hour. And I do want to address that in Matthew 24. Yeah, it's there. But like he said, I've said all along, he's talking to the Jews. He's not talking to the church. There is no church in Matthew. Matthew is not the church. It's all the Jews in the tribulation. And we always want to use the verses in Matthew for the church, and it is not there. The church don't come in till second Acts. It's like everybody that confuses the rapture and the second coming. One time the Lord comes as a thief in the night, which is the rapture. The second time he comes in all his glory with us. That's the second coming. There's 2 times the Lord comes. 2 times. One time, they ain't going to see him. He comes as a thief. But what does he say? That's why I say in the rapture you'll know. Because you'll be awake. You'll know he's coming, just like we know he's coming now. We absolutely know. Do we know the day of the hour? No, we do not. But I do believe that right before the rapture, we will see the signs. And he said, if you're watching for me, but only if you're watching for me, I won't come as a thief of the night. That tells me we will know. But in the tribulation, that goes back to Matthew, no, they'll have no clue. The days will be shortened. They won't know anything. They won't even pretty much know what the day is in the tribulation. It'll be so horrifying, people won't be able to keep up with the days. Some days will be completely dark and won't know anything about it. They won't even know what day it is or what month it is. Once they get into the tribulation, it will be that much chaos. A lot of things. Kind of like, something I also want to talk about is that the fact that, when I scroll through YouTube, so many things about aliens. And I've always liked alien movies. I do know they're entertainment, and I've always found them interesting. But it's so funny that for some reason today I had a different thought about those movies, and it just kind of popped in my head, but we've been betraying this great big ships that comes and invades the earth, that they're going to be hostile. And we all know that's a buttload of crap. But I think that is going to be the angle they play. These things are going to show up. And that's what happens to us once we're gone. That's going to be their excuse. So, like I said, almost everything that's going on right now is nothing but lies. Everything's false. The media is flat out lying to everybody. They proved that with the January 6th stuff. Everything's lies. And it goes for both sides. You can't believe anything you're told, anything you see anymore. Everything is either photoshopped or they cut what needs to be in it out. So we're living in a world of lies. That tells you that the Antichrist is here running the show. And all it is to convince you that your brothers and sisters are your enemies, and they are not. It's convince you other nations are your enemies, and they are not. They are your brothers and sisters. If there's anything that's an enemy here, it's the governments of the world. That's the ones, but it's not the peoples of the world. They are your brothers and sisters. But we live in a corrupt world that is absolutely a dumpster fire right now. And if you can't see that the world is ending, I've always said, go back to social media and your TikToks and just scroll through there. And I'm telling you, people, this is a sad, disgusting world. It's just like Sodom and Gomorrah. It really, truly is. We are living in a world, not just a country, but a world of Sodom and Gomorrah. The world is so nasty, disgusting. No God. And people's like, well, how do you know God's coming back? And they can't see it because they're engulfed in it. But this world is just evil. Just absolutely, positively, what we do to children and all this stuff, it's just pure evil. I mean, we live in a disgusting world. That's why I'm telling you, Jesus is coming, and he's going to set everything right. Trust me, the 7-year tribulation is going to, everybody's like, well, I don't know how we can get the countries back and everything. You won't. Lord gave us the opportunity, and we failed. Now he's coming to do it, and trust me, he's going to start knocking up some heads. And when he's done, there won't be many of them left. But judgment's coming. That's why I'm here to tell you to get on the boat. You got to get on the boat now, because the storm's coming. And if you can't see the storm's coming, that means you're asleep. You have to be awake. I know church people that I'm absolutely there. You start telling them Jesus coming. Oh, we don't know the day and time. We don't know the day and time. Don't know the day and time. They start screaming, putting their hands over their head, doing temper tantrums, throwing a fit. They don't want to leave this world. They just don't. That's why they're not ready, and that's why they won't be going. Because they don't want to leave. God's not going to take people that don't want to go, people. You're like, well, they're saved, they're Christians. Not necessarily. If they don't want to go, they will be left here. I mean, that's a sad thing. God give us the percentage, the 1% that are ready. And the rest of them, I guaranteed, 100%, they don't want to go. They just don't want to go. They don't want to leave this place. They love the sin. They love their lives. They don't want to let go. And I'm telling you, too many people have seen the rapture. Too many. And people be going up and then them thinking about their lives down here and then go right back down. God give us a warning about this. That if this earth is more important to you than Jesus, he will leave you here, Christian or not. So you better have your priorities straight. That's why I tell you, it's all about Jesus. It's not about the church, the four walls, any of that junk. It's about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. He's number one. You're going to want to be with him. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because you will be left. These other people will try to spare your feelings. I'm not going to do that, because that just makes me look bad. It makes God knock me upside the head. It's all about Jesus. What he did. Do you believe in him? Do you truly believe in Jesus? That's what it's about. It's what it's all about. That he shed his blood for everyone. That's what it's about. That is the gospel. Nothing else matters. No water's going to get you into heaven. No works are going to get you into heaven. That's all garbage. It's not. It's about Jesus. All about Jesus. Do you truly believe in him? Do you truly trust him? Are you truly a believer of Jesus Christ? And anybody else tells you any other reason that you have to do the hokey pokey, jump on your hand, stand on your head to get to heaven, I'm telling you, people, there's only one way, and it's through Jesus. He's even said it. The only way to heaven is through him. That's it. Nothing else going to get you there. So check your heart. Is Jesus it for you? Is he the only way? That's how you know you're truly saved. That's how you know that you truly believe. You've handed your life over to him. You're done. You're not going to do anything. It's all about him. That's how you know you're saved. There is no other way. So get yourself ready. Like I said, time's a ticking. Time's up. We're out of here soon. Any minute. When them clouds are going to part, I'm telling you, I've been warning you to get on the boat and stay on the boat. Don't come off of it. If you're awake, and I know you are because that's why you're here. That's why God brought you to this channel. Everybody else is filling your head full of garbage and getting you distracted, looking for the 3 days of darkness here and this and that and there. Only thing we need to be concerned about is no fear and that we're ready to go home. You don't concern yourself with everything else. We see everything falling apart. We know it's falling apart. That's no big top secret thing. We know the world is corrupt and evil. We know that Jesus is coming back. That's all that's important. Everything else that you find on these other YouTube channels and everything is just distraction. Because Satan don't want you having your eyes upon the Lord. Stop watching this crap. Be a light in the darkness. Have yourself ready. Because these events that will take place when God starts shaking this place, and he's going to, and these events start to happen, and they're going to happen very soon, your family and that opportunity to get them saved will be very short, and you've got just a small window to get it done. And I know you're going to because you're ready, because we've already been telling you to be ready, and you're ready to jump all over that because you're going to be calm. But right now, we can't be distracted. We know the world's falling apart. We know it's doomed. We know it's coming to an end. We know World War III is around any time. They've now spotted Russian subs on both sides of the country. And I've already told you, it will happen. And people tell you it's not. They live in denial. And that's how people are. But I've already seen it happen. And it does happen. That's why I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I already left everything behind. I already know the end's here. So I'm not stressed. I'm ready to go. Lord, come get me. We're out of here. So you're going to have that mentality to realize time is up. And if you can't spot that by just going out and telling people Jesus is coming and the reaction that you get, well, that should tell you all you need to know. It's a world that doesn't want God, doesn't have God right now. They don't want him. They don't want him in the government. They don't want him in the schools. They don't want him anywhere. And half the church don't want him. So we got a problem. It's called the great apostasy of the church, the great falling away. And Jesus told us when that happens, look for him in the sky. Well, we're there. Even the church does not want to believe that the church has fallen away that bad, but it is from the 1% that he gave us. So the great falling away has happened and is now ending, which means Jesus is coming in the sky as a thief in the night, not the second coming. He comes twice. This time it will be in a thief in the night. Nobody will know what happened. We will disappear. They will not know what happened to us, but they will have lies, and they will tell you many of them. And then, within 7 years, but they won't even know if it's 7 years or what, because they will have no clue what day it is. We will come back on Mount Olives, following Jesus, with his crown and all his glory. In the war of Armageddon. So be ready. Like I said, the Lord told us a week and a half ago that if right now we're at the point where the animals are already on the ark. So if that don't tell you how soon this is going to happen, you better be ready. You got to be ready. You know, I'm just here because I love you, and I don't want you left here. I want you to be in heaven where you belong, and that's why I'm here, to tell you Jesus is coming. Jesus told me to tell everybody he's coming. That's my job. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to preach to you or anything else. My job is just to tell you he's coming. Be ready. That's all. I mean, that's what he told me to do. I'm doing my job. Your job is to tell people he's coming too. Not mean he's going to listen to you, and you're going to be discouraged. But do your jobs, and you will. You're doing it now. Many of you starting your own channels. JoJo starting his own channel. And so many others doing what you need to do. And I'm very proud of you. And I know Jesus is, because he brought you here, and you've took the initiative. You went out and you've done what you need to do. So right now our job is to just let everybody know, hey, he is coming. And that's all we can do. If you don't see or hear from me again, I'll see you in heaven.